I want to talk about it. I got 4 slides here, and they're all pictures, which makes it more fun. But online, who here has heard of fullcalendar.com? Anyone? That's awesome. One person. Okay. So turns out, if you have an event that you want to post online, you can post it on SF Gate, you can post it on Backpage, you can post it on Craigslist, you can post it on Workit, Meetup. You can post it to all these different places. And that's awesome, but it also takes an enormous amount of time, and every platform has different submission guidelines. Well, Full Calendar will submit your copy to like over 300 different places, and it costs $20. So you just give them the copy and press go, and they put it everywhere, right? So if you have an event, what you really, the big challenge is getting space. Once you have space, you can market it. I mean, don't expect hundreds of people to show up, depending on your topic, right? But you can get it out there pretty easily. Run an experiment, right? What's the downside? It's $20 plus whatever it costs for the space. But some of you have offices that have conference rooms, and you could do it in there. I mean, just think about your own situation, right? It's a test to see if it works. And if you want to charge for the event, there's a platform that will allow you to do that, where you can charge money. You can charge money, and it's their shopping cart, not yours, so you don't need a resale license in that scenario, right? And you can, and they'll pay. And by the way, you don't pay tax on services. You only pay tax on products. So if you're doing a workshop, that's a service. I actually don't have to charge tax on it, but I can charge money, and they'll put the money right into my bank account, okay? And get my event going. So if I want to charge $10, if I want to charge $20, I can just point them to the page on Eventbrite that talks about my program, and they can register there. Okay, and you pay a small fee to Eventbrite, but it's small. It's not that much. In fact, you can see it right here. Eventbrite fees, $20 on 1,200. That's nothing.
That's .com?
Yes, eventbrite.com. It's great. Yeah.
There is another opportunity, and that's on conferences.
Yeah, look at you. That's awesome. Okay, so here's, and I'm ready on the yellow card here, but there are conferences out there, like let's say there's a huge expensive conference, like the Real Estate Wealth Expo, as one example. You could do an unconference, which can spread through the blogosphere, and you can do a kind of like this, you start a wiki and everyone contributes and volunteers, and you put on this unconference for people to come to, and that's a huge opportunity. But that's a whole different animal. I don't have time to get into that, but you're absolutely right. So she obviously plays in these same circles. All right. And some other opportunities. Meetup.com is unbelievable. And I started my entrepreneur club on here, and I never found a single member. They found me. And I pulled this a while ago. It's now up right just bordering on 800. It's like 790 some people. And we have meetings once a month, and I tell you, it's the skills I learned here at Toastmasters that made this thing work. And it's specifically the role of being Toastmaster, because that's what I essentially am. Is I do these meetings and I bring speakers in, and people show up like the same number as here, sometimes more. Ranges from 50 to 100 people. And the space I use is the Berkeley Public Library. They have a huge room. It accommodates 110 people, and it's free. It's free. As long as I don't charge anything, I don't make a profit, which I don't. This is a free club. Okay, I don't make any money on this. Okay, I get some clients, right, but I don't charge for it. And I can use it once a month. It doesn't cost me a dime. I mean, you can start a meetup. I pay $12 a month to Meetup, right, to be an organizer. So this has changed my life. So you can do that stuff too. And last but not least, you've noticed perhaps the video camera. You can. This is not holding events, so I'm outside of the circle here. But the fact is, if you do something like this, you can videotape yourself and you can put it on YouTube, and that can expand your audience, it can expand your reach, and it's fun. I mean, you really can get into some neat stuff, and there's products out there that you can, I use a camcorder with an external mic because the sound quality is better, but you can buy something called the Flip. It's $100. And the software is actually on the device. So you plug it into the USB, you don't need software, and it basically has 2 buttons. One is crop, and the other is submit to YouTube. So it's really easy. It's awesome. People love it. And you can have a lot of fun posting videos, and you create a channel, and you're good to go. All right, down the home stretch. it doesn't have to be that hard, right? I'm hoping that's my message, right? Having your message at the beginning is the most important part, and what I'm hoping my message is that it doesn't have to be that hard. Don't think it's an insurmountable thing. Have some fun. Try it. You might really enjoy it. Select a topic and become an expert if you're not already. Build a presentation around it, and on Monday you can get something scheduled. Okay, and if you did that, there's a couple of things that are going to happen, and this is where I come back to what Tevis Thompson said earlier. You will refine your message, and you will refine your delivery. The person I mentioned earlier, Anthony Robbins, who's a motivational speaker who speaks literally in front of like tens of thousands of people. Someone asked him once, how do you give a great presentation? And he said, give the same presentation 1,000 times and you'll be good at it. And that's amazing, but it's true. And you'll start making some extra money. And you'll get confident. The confidence you get out of it is amazing. So hopefully we've got a couple extra minutes here. I do have a few of these, and if anyone wants them, you're welcome to have them. I have got 12. And I have an email list that I have on my website, which is free. You can let me know that here or go to my website. It's 52 emails that go once a week, and there's some great content there. I love that. That's a great program. And thank you for coming. I appreciate it.